All right, we're good now. Sorry, I was just trying to tweak settings on my end so my audio was good. Your guys were fine. You got plenty of audio. Mine was just being weird. My headphones. Game's fun. I do enjoy it. There's a lot of other Harvest Moons I still got to play or check out, and then there's some that are, of course, getting turned into Story of Season games. Remade, remastered, remade, whatever the hell it is. Something. We'll see how this all goes. Hopefully, internet will work. I'm going to try to dual stream like I usually do so YouTube gets this, but I will record it just in case I have to cut the ties with the YouTube one. Because of how sketchy the internet's been for the past God knows how long. But yeah, this is fun and chill time. It's going to be sunny today. Oops. They should be here to water, I think, is what's happening. I think, unless I think they might be done and I'm watering, right? Yeah, they're done, so I'm watering again because I wanted to wait until the end of spring because it's annoying to try to recruit them to water because you have to talk through their fucking tea segment every time, like try to tell them like 5 to 6 different times. Blue Feather is here in the supermarket. Plus, I don't know how much more I have to water, but some of the stuff was harvested. Hello, Oreo. You're in a good mood. Bluff, looking great. Bloof, doing awesome. Then there's Wendy, because I don't know. Mew. Making too big yarn ball. Nope. You're not ready to milk? I can't. I never can tell. Okay, I'm always like a step away. Go. Really big cheese. Save the other milk. I don't know. I end up just selling it or saving all this stuff. Horse. Give milk to horse. Gotta keep riding around on the horse every so often to try to be good for the next race next year. But, you know, not a big deal. I'll feed the fishes after. I'm just gonna go store everything I have because I need room for the eggs. Then I can get to watering everything that's left. This is big cheese. Who's the big cheese? That's the big cheese. Feed fish. Grab my chicken eggs. Just got to keep remembering my routine every time I get up because it's been a little bit since we played. So I'm like, what is my routine again? It's like, right, this, all these things. And like we didn't play the other weekend because I was just far too tired and didn't really have like the mental focus to do it. I'm still not that energized today. The past couple streams have been going pretty late or long. So I haven't quite got to bed at a decent time. You get the hell out of the mayo machine. You're skipping a step. The chicken's putting itself in the mayonnaise thing. It's like you need the egg. You don't put the chicken in there. Fucking throw it on the ground. Did it again because of this damn input. I gotta get used to walking again on this D-pad. Even with the analog stick I'm allowed to use, it still doesn't always work too well either. Actually pretty excited for the Bizarre one. I haven't played the DS variant. I have the DS variant because I just showed. I am excited for that when that comes out in August. Check out. Feels like it does a couple things I'll like, which is selling your product to people in like a market type area. Sounds fun. I thought about messing around with the DS version before the release so we can kind of like make some minor comparisons just because they sometimes add quality of life changes or, you know, just graphic overhauls, of course, from a DS game to what will be on the Switch and PC. Yeah, and I could use the analog stick in this, but it's not offering the most precise of movements, of course, because of my the limitations of this game's like D-pad movement. But I thought I'd check that out. So my problem is like, I don't want to jump into another Harvest Moon game because we're already doing this right now. It's kind of tough to want to do any other farming game when this is taking up a lot of my time on Sundays. I don't want to like start liking another one and then lose interest in the one I'm playing. Because I'll switch, I'll start playing a different Harvest Moon and be like, I like what's going on in this. I want to play this one. And then I never touch the one I should be playing. Alright, let's go water the stuff in the house. I think we have some stuff. Water. Everything watered. Gotta go and forage for stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I never really played. Like, I grabbed a handful of Harvest Moon games as time went on when I was starting to stream some of these because I was like, I want to try that one. I want to see how this one is. You know, all the back in the day ones that are mostly positive experiences. Well, then we're just gonna ignore that man's birthday. And I'm like, the Grabazar one had some, like, I don't know, I like the concept of it because it's like every weekend or every other weekend or something in that game, you're supposed to bring your product to the, like, marketplace and sell and haggle. Which, you know me, I love running a shop of some kind. So, Because I don't think there's a shipping box in that one. I think it's just all build up what you get and then sell at the end of the week. So it sounds fun. Sounds fun to me. It was a 3. I was about to say, when I looked at it, I was like, there is no way that's a 9. That's a 3. It's just sometimes the 3s look like a fucking 9 to me when it's the art of whatever the thing is overlapping with it, and I can't tell. I was like, wait a minute, there's no way I had grabbed 90 bluegrass. That's fucking not right at all. I have to double check too. One of the days, I got to see if the guy's working on. I think I set him up to make another accessory because I kind of been doing it every time he's finished one, but I can't remember how long that was ago. So I'll have to double check with him at some point. I have flowers. I'm not sure how much, like, what the max heart is color. I forget. I was told before, and then I forgot, but I think we're in the red. Not sure. We're pretty much getting there to soon being able to marry. I mean, there is a feather now available at the store. But we're getting there. But then we wanted to wait because there's like a whole like certain amount of time has to go beforehand. Yeah, I think it's at red. If it's at the highest, we're good to go. But I think we were waiting on, like, because it's like a certain amount of days pass, and I think we wanted to make sure shit was taken care of. But I don't remember. I would assume, even if it takes a whole day for a wedding, the animals aren't going to die. I would assume I'd still be able to take care of them of some sort. But then again, I don't know how this game functions. But at some point, there's like a random day that it's going to happen whenever the wedding stuff takes place. I should probably buy the blue feather. Takes a place, so it's I think it was if we do propose, we got to make sure we're able to. Okay, it is at red. I'll just hold on to these flowers then for someone else. Then I guess we just have to hire someone to at least take care of the animals, and I don't have either crops, or if I do, they will water it on that, like a day before the wedding happens. I'm assuming even though it's a day off, the animals would be okay, but I don't know how this game functions. It seems like even though that's an event that should technically take care of the animals, the game might be like, they didn't eat and they're dying. But I have to wait until tomorrow to even get the feather, and then if I was to do it, I would be better off waiting until, like, Friday to do it, only because if it's not until the next week, that day of, then at least it's next month, and it'll be easier to recruit them. Because I think we were waiting to get out of spring because trying to recruit a sprite is obnoxious right now. As you have to talk to them like 15 times over just to fucking get them to listen to you. They're like, it's spring. We love our tea. Oh, again, I keep running in circles because this is supposed to help the stamina of the horse for next year. I mean, I didn't realize how much I was getting into this game. I didn't think I'd be going for 3 years to try to get to the end because, I'll be honest, my only intentions with this game was, as I always do with these, is get married and either upgrade the house and or whatever. Get the house. No, I haven't gotten more tea from them. I'll probably have to go over there with flour again and just like get some tea from them. Couldn't do it today because the store was closed. I only got tea for that one and used it for the competition. But normally with these games, I usually only go until marriage and or fully upgraded something like house, the farm, equipment, like a handful of checklist items. But this one, it seems like to even get an ending or just kind of say, all right, you did it, it's in year 3. I don't mind, but it's quite a commitment that I wasn't quite ready for. Thought at most a year and a half. I save state because I do not want to have to do the whole day again if it's going to be a really bad stormy day tomorrow. My seeds or how many crops I've sent out. I think we have 1 grass seed and 4 pineapple seed. And then we got 2 orange cup and 8 of the other the magic red seed. Nothing has come. Hello, Oreo. Loof. Wendy. Derek. It's like, no, I'm Fluff. Oh. I'm not trying to cut you. Everyone keeps merging together. Milk, yarn, food. I got nothing left to give, man. Get to all that after. Let me take care of horse and such. Like to take care of all the animals, then get to the crops. Because if I get distracted of the crops, I'll forget an animal. I'm easily distracted and easily I can forget, especially in my current state right now today, because I'm a little bit out of it. I was unsure if I was going to play this today, but then I was like, I already kind of skipped last weekend, so I didn't want to skip again. I don't like to take too long of a break, because then I'll really forget what the hell's going on. I was like, I could play this, and then I was like, but then I could also play Mass Effect, and I was like, nah, can't skip. Gotta play some Harvest Moon, because what will happen is I'll fall down that rabbit hole of, oh, I skipped today, then I skipped today, and then I keep skipping, and then we just don't play it, and it's a horrible, horrible cycle that never breaks. There'll be plenty of time for Mass Effect and other games during the week. If I so choose to want to play. So, if I recall, if I got my dates right, I'm not going to be here Tuesday. If I have all of my the dates correct, as per usual, as it's custom every year, as far as I'm aware, I'm not going to be here Tuesday. I can't see my calendar, so I don't know if I got my dates right. Because I forget what today even is. There's a water bottle blocking my other monitor, so I can't see what the date is, but I think it's Tuesday. That will be the day I'm not here. Oh, didn't mean to run out. Still trying to get used to the controls. Yeah, so today's the 30th. Where's my phone? Good question. I think I left it in the other side of the room because it was charging. That's the only plug I have available to me right now is over there, and it takes forever on my if I plug it into my computer to charge. Idiot. counted correctly. That's highly possible I didn't. Was that 100? All right, that's 100. Now we can save any of the rest. Ba-da-ba-ba. Out of water. My stupid ass didn't fill my watering can. I also don't know if I fed the fish or not today. I can't remember. I think if I recall, this grass isn't going to be ready until... yeah, it's not going to be good until Sunday. I think is when I cut it, Saturday or Sunday for each one. If not, it's Sunday, Monday. My brain isn't quite there because I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. See, man, I can't play that right now. I have it disabled for the moment because of, I'm dual streaming for YouTube, and I can't play that song because I can't mute it for YouTube. I keep forgetting to disable that for when I'm doing dual streams. Because at least when I do it on Twitch, I can mute the VOD. I'm leaving, but I just realized I haven't put these away. I still got room to pick them up. My 3 cucumbers I get to hold on to because I've gotten up to 100. How dare. Look, I'm all over the place. I'm just doing what I can before my internet implodes. Making them work. You lost me already, because after you said that, I just thought of beans, and then I was deep in a burrito. Alright, we'll put this stuff away. With burritos, too late. The reason my throat's always sore. I might buy it because I'm exhausted. There we go. 3 and 4. All right, then I guess I'll head over there. But I have to bring them all a gift, right? So I should go buy flour because we gave them eggs before and they didn't give a shit. How many of them are there? There's like 7 of them. Gotta check so I buy how many I need. Yep, 7. Even in my horribly slow brain right now, I somehow remember these things. Sometimes. Turns out, back-to-back nights of being up very late and playing a game about fucking drugs is very exhausting. Six. 7 minutes. I'm afraid our store is not very well stocked, as it's just stocked with a bunch of seeds and a blue feather and everything. I think you're doing pretty okay. I think our store sucks. Listen, I'm pretty excited for the next Story of Seasons game, and also like really want to play the other Harvest Moon one that is all right, I gotta talk, because if I don't say it, offer me a job. I like working, but I wouldn't be able to go. No, I know I have to talk to someone. He says our tea parties, and I hope you brought a gift. I'm so full of games right now. So many. No, I'm not here to offer you work. Said between 3 and 4, right? I didn't. Okay. I'm looking for a pretty tablecloth. Right, you can join us if you'd like. It is spring, though. I don't want to work. I can't. We have a tea party. I swear there was someone I talked to after I gave everything. You should come too. Just don't come empty-handed. But I already gave you everything. Yeah, I think I have to talk to them before gifting. It was like a weird sequence to this one. The next Story of Seasons is the remake, or whatever I want to call it, of the Grand Bazaar DS game. Our friends join our tea parties. You should come too, just don't come empty-handed. Let me just see. I swear when I talk to the orange guy and he tells me about the tea party, then I give everybody something, it'll be fine, but it'll be wrong. I forget what I did to make this work last time. But I have never played that one, but it's interesting to me just because instead of, I think, a shipping container, you just sell stuff at, like, the bazaar. Like the marketplace. And then you just sell and kind of like running a shop for a little bit. Prepare tea and treats for everybody at the tea party. All right. You're looking for a pretty tablecloth. We're having a tea party in the spring. I know, that's crazy. No, I'm not. Like, I know I offered you guys jobs. I'm not here to offer you a job. No, I'm not here asking for help. I hate trying to make this thing trigger because I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. What the oddly specific trigger is. Then when I leave, I think that makes their tea party already happen, right? Okay, no, it hasn't happened yet. Because I'm like... Look at something here. I should give them the thing. I don't know why I'm not doing anything wrong here. Just talk to one of them before you start. That's right. I talked to you. You're like, hey, our tea parties last all spring. I'm so excited. You're like, give me... Our friends joined. You should come too. Just don't come empty-handed. I'm like, it is between 3 and 4. Like, you have a party happening. Yeah, unless you only get one. I thought you could get more. Not even looking at that one. No, I don't want work. I'm just... give me tea party. I don't want to work. Like, how about like 3:30? You guys a little bit more time. Hell, even 3:40, just a little bit before. Your tea parties last all spring, but you sure as shit don't share. I don't think it works. I don't know. This thing was hard to proc the first time. So I have no idea what the problem is with this. Well, when he talks to the blue guys, like the one blue guy's like, welcome. If you're going to join the tea party, please bring gifts. Like that person. If I talk to him first, if he says that. If he doesn't say that when I first walk in, then I might not be able to join in. I don't know. He's all said, you come to offer me a job? I don't wanna. Tea parties for everyone. Yeah, I guess I have to wait until next week. Maybe it's only one time because all the things I watched, they come in, you talk to this guy, and he's like, hey, if you want to, just give gifts and you can have a tea party. Like, okay. No. Whatever. We got what we needed out of it for now. It's not a big deal. I'll just save the flower for myself. Last time we had an issue procking it, but it was like I had to talk to the guy in blue or something, and he was like, you want to join the tea party, you have to give everybody a gift. And then that's when you are proc to go give everyone a gift. If you do it too early, then it doesn't count. So I thought when the orange guy was like, hey, you can join, just don't come in here empty-handed. It counted, but it doesn't. So fuck me then. My flour. I can make lots of bread with this. I'll just take the produce in the bin. Water in here, right? I think it did, yeah, because I came in here when I was questioning the fish. Myself to sit comfortably here. My legs are killing me. Now we ride in a circle. Riding in a circle. Apparently this improves the stamina. I just hate that there's no indication. Done, right? Okay, I always get confused. There's no indications that it's doing it, but if it works, it works. Like, there's no meter or, like, a gauge anywhere that tells you, like, this is getting better. I just look like I really love running in a circle. Nose. Grass. Not much else to do at night. Might as well do this. I don't really care to mine that much, and I don't need any more logs. I got a shit ton of flowers, but the person I'm after is already full. I guess it's just now half those gifts are for anyone else when it's their birthday. Yeah, there's no bars or gauges to really tell if something's happening. I mean, at least when you are fatigued or something, you fall over. Or you can kind of tell you're getting tired. The horse, I don't, it's not like the horse is going to suddenly get more buffed, and I can tell. Like, I have a ton. I could, but it's late. There's not many people I feel like going out to give right now, and half them are saved for when they get a little bit bonus for their birthday. Save. In the quiet void. Void. Orf. Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, at some point we can go over there. Missed. Oh, like, look like they're eating out of that bin. It's like, here, your food's behind you. At least it counts regardless of where you put it. Because I'm like, it is a pain in the ass to try to get it into the bin that they're standing in front of. Excuse me? I hope that was a sound effect because I came out of here when it was being let go. That better not be. There's a cow out here. Well, if I stumble upon a cow, I know somehow one of them caught out. We're both in there. None of them made it to the door to leave. I would have saw them, so I think it was just the audio was delayed and then it played as I left. Uh, 63. Damn it, threw that right in its butt. Yeah, there's one randomly late cucumber, because I guess at one point it either didn't get watered or something, so its growth time is odd. The late bloomer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fresh water. Missed it. Probably how it, I mean, it grew weird even with the other guys watering, but that's probably what I did was weird angle and it didn't water it, or I ran out of water at the last second. And I just one spot didn't get wet. All right. I mean, the problem is if I can't see next week, because I would like to do it on like this Friday in the game. Because then, if by then I'm not in spring anymore, I don't have to fucking talk to those guys 15 times over to get them to do something. And I can just get the wedding out of the way. But get the wedding done so it happens. One of our goals checked off. But we'll see. It's not like a big deal. Yeah, and the goal isn't to get married and end. Normally, that is my end goal, but that's not for this one, I suppose. Have to go in. In 4. Do, do. I don't really got much to say today. Today was pretty just me trying to get some sleep. Didn't sleep great. Showered, cleaned up around my room a bit. Then I ate a little bit of food and then started to finally got around to streaming once I got the energy to. Look, dear, Ida, the puppies. Oh God, there's more Johns. We decided to keep only one puppy because two would be too much trouble, and you already have John. Would you look for somebody in the village who wants to have this puppy? I'll keep it until then. Okay. So I assume I have to go around and show that puppy off. Welcome, welcome. We have all the seeds you cannot find at the supermarket. Which one am I buying? I was just told flower seeds. I think I have orange cup, I know. I know I have... Am I buying toy flower? Am I buying pink cat? I think I had pink cat already. I don't know what I'm buying. I was just told to show up here, sir. I'm always here, so come back to shop anytime. We don't do takeout, you know. That's fine. I just wanted some water. You know, the days are getting warmer out there. Need to hydrate. Hey, how's the farm doing? Don't let anything get in your way. Plant them in the summertime. Locked. You're closed on Thursdays. I forgot. Friday, I want to check to make sure you're not doing something. I got my grass seed. I got 4 of my pineapple. 2 of the orange cup. 8 magic red. Well, if it doesn't matter who it goes to, then I mean, I can just figure it out. I mean, I think I know Stu is the kid, right? I think I know that one. I can't remember who Harris is. That the police officer post or whatever dude. Yeah, it's sort of the cop. John and Hannah's puppies both look just like John. So do I have to go talk to them about it and be like, hey, you need to... You want this? I mean, I feel like she would give it to Stu, because Stu and the little girl hang out. If he's home, he might be at the church. There are puppies at Yodel Ranch? I'm gonna go see them soon. Boy, I wish I were May. Give him a puppy. Really? I can have a puppy? I'll ask Grandma if it's okay and then go to Yodel Ranch. Yippee, a puppy. Oh, hi. Get in there, Father. I need to confess my sins. Good day. The church has a basement. That's where I sleep. Okay, I didn't ask. Hey, you want to know where I sleep? Over there? Right around this area. There you go. You got your puppy, God. What are you doing here? I don't know, just stopping by. Get out. Didn't want you here. Why are you here? I'll just take the produce. Horse. So much grass. That one's grown. We're just about to be. Kind of, again, I did it before where I said I was going to wait and then I cut it early, but I want to try to wait until they're both ready. Then I get them both. They can keep growing around the same time. Instead of like a 1 to 2 day difference. Run, run, run. The montage. At this point, he'll be real ready for next time. And I mean, he could be. It could also just really suck at the minigame when it happens and it won't matter. Also, that possibility. I mean, I was not very good at the swimming. I just got lucky, and I had to rewind it like 17 times. How dare they hold out on a power berry on me? They're just using me for my power berries. Power berry. I could use a power berry right about now. I hate that there's always days I'm so tired when we do this. I don't like trying to play this game so exhausted because it doesn't feel all that great. But like I said, there's not much was going to change. I'm going to always be a bit tired because fucking sleeping like shit the past week. It's like I beat the sickness or whatever that was bothering me, but I still haven't quite recovered sleeping right since I've gotten better. My sleeping is still very kind of disjointed, a little bit off. Why, there's been a couple late streams because I'm like, well, I'm not going to sleep anyway. Might as well just play. Been my not great mindset lately. One side was killing me because just the way I slept. Like, my attempted sleep, I found myself just laying on one side for so long, I barely moved. But today's just one of those days where I'm like, even yesterday I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream. I felt pretty tired, but somehow managed to stream for a long time because, like, doing co-op stuff helps, but it was pretty easy enough tasks of just running the drug stuff in the game. But, and I kind of got my second wind. Oops. But today, I'm like, I might be all out of energy. I might not get that second wind. Go put all this away. Like, you know, all the usual mental struggles of the off-stream me that I am, where I have anxiety, stress, and paranoia that I'm battling, but it doesn't help when I'm not getting enough sleep. And that, I think, like I said, me being sick for that, like, week and a half, I've beaten it for the most part. My throat's still a little rough around the edges, but it's definitely 100% better. But the, like, the fucked up sleep, the disruption of my sleep schedule that it gave me while I was sick because I could not get to sleep with a sore throat or coughing all the time. I haven't quite gotten myself back on a proper schedule, so I'm all messed up. I haven't quite taken the time to try to catch up on the sleep that I've missed out on from being sick. That's why we've done a few late streams where I was doing co-op stuff, or I played Mass Effect for quite late, even though that, you know, it was also because that mission was taking forever, but I also just, you know, wanted to hang out and play Mass Effect. Plus, also, like I said the other day, I'm trying to get as much streaming as I can in because I don't know what's going to happen with our internet in about a month or two because of the way it's been acting. Like, it could just be fine and it was all just little blips and bloops here and there and it's whatever. Or we could turn around and have another year of everything fucking sucks. So I've also been, like, pushing to play whatever, just have fun and not care. And try to do as much as I can before it all falls apart. Check how these going. Both ready to cut, so on Fridays I can cut the grass. Where's the farming sim game where we play as like just like a Mass Effect character where we have like biotics and stuff and I can just like use my powers to farm? Not what I meant to do. Just sit there trying to farm using powers like that. Just levitate this over to me. I can mass pull a bunch of fucking crops out of the ground. Or you're just a wizard farmer. That could work too. I mean, there is one, I guess, that was Sunhaven, was the one where you're like a mage type deal. It was alright. We'll grow, okay? This is my favorite crop on the Citadel. So, yeah. What I wanted to do real quick was, since it's Friday, I got to check to see if that guy was working on something, another accessory. And then second, I wanted to buy the feather just so I have it, because I assume I can buy it and just go store the marrying feather, so for when it's time. That accessory request is done. Thank you. I might as well just... chicken feed's down to 69. Feel like you asked at a perfect time. That's a blue feather. Guys use those to propose marriage. Their sweethearts cost 1,000. I'll take it. Hey, see your daughter over there? What? Like I said, if there wasn't anything happening next week in summer, I could do it now. But I'm assuming there's a birthday or an event on that Friday of next week. No, since I can't see the calendar past this right now, he's like, I can't lift the calendar up to check summer. That would be bad. You got to do it when it's the right season. Yeah, if not, we got to pick up more. It's okay. Okay, it's not looking... oh, it's because it's one of these, so I should be able to put it in here, right? There's nothing going on Friday. I could just go give it to her. We can get the wedding done. Or, like, get it planned. But I'm assuming the first week of summer, that Friday is probably going to have something to do. So, we'll just wait until the days that we said earlier, where those will be good. And we'll just pick around that time. Back. Well, John, I'm assuming you're listening, and I got your message. I'll have to run this by Shadow, because he's the only one who can make these decisions on Sunday. And John, just so I'm clear, this is just you playing it normally, that you didn't, like, fuck with it or anything, right? Because I don't want to, like, give false hope that you're playing it only for it to be a mess. You know, well, normal, but you might fuck with the character creator thing of, like, making you look ugly or beautiful, but that's normal in this stream. Alright, well, like I said, that's up to Shadow. I'll ask Shadow about it. Now I turn over here. Hi, Shadow. John has asked that if I want to change it up from Harvest Moon at some point. John was interested in playing Mass Effect for his first time. And I said that's up to Shadow if he's fine with me changing at some point. But I know he likes Harvest Moon, so it's up to him. I don't want to take it away. I'm fine with either, but that's why I'm like, I just do this because I know. Ba-da-da-bum-bum-bum. I'm fine for whatever. Like I said, I'm happy to do whatever we're doing. Sundays are usually kind of just this, but I could do this for... I don't know how much energy I have to keep focusing on this. And I will make sure, yeah, second day of the summer will probably be a good time to do it. Well, we have the feathers, so we'll be good to go regardless of the time. Yeah, John is on vacation, so he'll be fine, but, you know, like I said, it's mostly because I don't think I got a lot of energy in myself to focus on remembering all of the Harvest Moon details right now. But I wanted to at least do a shorter day of this, like 2 hours at most. Just so I don't forget what we're doing. I didn't want to wait another weekend off of this game because I'll start to forget what the hell we're supposed to be doing or some of the little things that I'm supposed to remember. But John's never played Mass Effect, and apparently he suddenly has an itch to play it. And I mean, I have an itch to play it as well, but I'm on the third one, so it's like John will play through the first. See if he enjoys it or not. I think all of John's experience with Mass Effect has been just the memes. Occasionally I am. I am mostly almost every day. That time I didn't throw it. That time I just kind of ran out of the room. Boo. Now, as much as John wants to be like the memes of Shepard and bang someone, there's only the first game. I don't even think John really gives a shit for romance, luckily, but if he does care to romance a character just for the dialogue, the first game doesn't really have much of options. It's not till the second game where your options expand. You got like 3 in the first, or well, technically 2, depending on who you, what gender you go with. But regardless, he'll be talking to many people and listen to that great Shepard voice. Probably. I mean, they're pretty similar. I think some of the stuff for the Legendary. The Legendary will have, like, any DLC crap that might be in... that are in 2 and 3 all put together. But, for the first game, I don't think there's much difference. But if you're gonna want to import your characters and stuff, to do all that to keep the continuation, you're gonna... probably just do that. Yeah, the Legendary one is all 3 of them. I can't remember how it works. I think on PC it downloads all 3 of them, or you might want to check after you downloaded it if you don't already, because on the Xbox, when you download the Legendary Edition, like it's been a while since I played it on PC. When I launch it, the game's like it just is like a launcher with the first game, but I think the other ones are installed separately. But I could be wrong, and the PC one puts them all together, downloaded at once. But Xbox lets me pick which ones to download individually. But I think regardless, the first one gets downloaded with the Legendary. Missed an egg. Because I own it on PC, but I was starting to I played it on Xbox for fun to, one, just get the random achievements. And then I was like, you know what? I did a Renegade playthrough on PC. I'm going to do a Paragon one on Xbox. Now it's got to download it. It only means one thing. Wrestling Empire. No. That's water. Now I gotta water what's in here. Like my brain, because I'm tired, is better for sporadic action or other games. My brain's having a hard time with the memory stuff right now of this game. I gotta get the cabbages. I need a lot more corn to ship, too. I have to get more corn just for the seed as well as, or the feed. But also, because we need to still ship out 100, I'm assuming. Unless that's not one of the ones we need 100 for. And I'm completing all these things early on in the day, and I'm like, what else do I gotta go do? Like I said, I don't really have much of a need for mining. I don't need the logs anymore. We're just coasting through. Yeah, we have the hothouse if we need to. I mean, I still have that one spot on the bottom left, I haven't put anything down. We were discussing last time what we should put there. I could start some corn and then expand upon it as we go. As time goes on. If we need to. We still have that one little corner I haven't used, and I'm like, we could put some corn down just to kind of start getting the feed ready because we are running a bit low. Okay, I couldn't remember if I planted a corn plot or not. I forget what the hell I'm growing in there, if I'm going to be honest. If I wasn't following the guide you've been telling me, I probably would have thrown pineapples in there for all I know. Or whatever takes a really long time, so I kind of forgot what I was growing. Yeah, this one. Yeah, for whenever we need ingredients. Oh, if the guy is open on or fine on the weekends, he did finish the accessory. Could always get him to make another one. Even though it's not for Ellie anymore, I can still give it to another lady for their birthday. Yeah, it's a deer rider from the Your Farm. To make this, you'll need that stuff in 1,000 gold. Alright, cool. 3 days. I'd like you to leave now. I'm working. Don't bother me. Why you spit at me? Kind of rude. God, my computer's freaking out. Like, this is where I run into I've done much, all the things. I don't have anything else since I don't have that many crops to water because we're almost at the end of spring. Just like, this is where we just run around in a circle. I don't really have much else unless I want to go mining, but I really don't feel like doing that. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. And this one's still green. Fine, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Run in a circle, run in a circle. Improve that stamina. There is no stamina gauge or improvement. It's all just been one elaborate trick for Shadow to just make me ride the horse around. This has all just been one thing to be like, this is just to get him to ride the horse. He's like, he's riding it. There is no stamina or anything. It's just, now he's trapped riding a horse in a squared circle. dun, dun, dun. Ba, ba, da, ba. DK always wins at wrestling. It's like there's the Eater of Worlds and all that as nicknames, but DK's the Eater of Shrooms. How he always kicks out of everything. Ba, 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 ba. This will probably be our final day, though, of Harvest Moon. Then we'll switch it up to something else for a bit until John is fully ready. Might go check on our Tamagotchi thing, whatever, for a moment, and then maybe something else, just for shits and giggles. Something that doesn't involve me needing a strong memory right now. And then I will write down also when the best time is to marry or to do the proposal in this game for next time. I'll have that written down so I know that we'll wait until that day. So I don't fuck it up. He's the necromancer of the game. He's a monster. He's like an effect monster. He's like, the weaker I get, the more beat up things are. Like, the lower the life points, the stronger I get. Like, what the fuck? This dude gets his ass kicked in wrestling for 30 minutes. There's either two sides of it. He gets beaten up for like 15, 20 minutes and then wins in like a streak of moves, or he kills them in about 10 minutes or less. Like, on random V shows, we put DK out there, and he either just lost in, like, a few minutes because it wasn't a non-title match and he doesn't take it seriously, or we put DK in, the big buffed fucking Scottish warrior, and he fucking killed a man in, like, 5 minutes in a squash match. All right, we'll call it there for Harvest Moon. Like I said, I wanted to play more, but I'm, like I said, having a hard time remembering things, and my brain's a bit fried right now from being tired. But I'm just happy to have gotten into it some more today because I just wanted to get back into the flow of it since we missed last weekend. So now we have our plan for next week. Hopefully by then we will get married. And then we keep going because there's still more shit for me to do.